Alright. And now for something completely different, if this is even working. Let's see. Time to check up on the app. Make sure it doesn't just say upcoming. Nope. We are live with Riot Zone, a game I did not know about back in the day. I was not aware of this game's existence. I think a lot of people probably weren't. I was aware of the Turbografx-CD and stuff, and I had even wanted one at one point, but this was at the end of the system's life in the Turbo Duo days, and no one was paying attention to it by then. I had a Super Nintendo by the time this game came out. I don't understand this typo here with where, which is a spelling of where that doesn't exist at all, because they use a lot of like dialect stylized language after this, and nothing else is misspelled, and they even spell where correctly here. So I'm guessing that was an attempt at stylizing a speech, like where? You're a real troublemaker, ain't ya? So yeah, you're a rogue cop going into a what's the term for it? Basically an area, a gang turf that's fully taken over by a gang. They call it the Dragon Zone, although the title of the game is Riot Zone, so it's one of those things. These are the two playable characters, by the way. And this guy couldn't look more like Cody if they tried, right? The other guy's hilarious, though. He looks more like a bad guy from one of these games. He looks like one of the two crude dudes or something. His walking animation is fucking hilarious, too. Both of them have a pretty funny walking animation, but his is even crazier. I played this just a little bit. My initial impression was, like, for 1993, not good, but it's still a good enough beat-em-up. It just doesn't look good next to Final Fight 2 or Streets of Rage 2. It has large characters that are drawn well, but the animation's terrible. Not just is it drawn, animated awkwardly, there's not enough frames for anything. The backgrounds are very static and simple and tiled. So it's not exactly something that will blow you away on CD-ROM. The music's pretty good and interesting, kind of. I was playing it on normal before and it felt fairly easy, so it should be really easy on easy. Let's see how far we can get it here. Northwell's Hawk. Yeah, real simple 2-button beat-em-up controls. This isn't like a terrible beat-em-up though, it's actually pretty good. I mean, in terms of feel, it seems fun and playable and such. Like, there are much worse. Like Annette Futabi on Sega CD, Mega CD is just fucking, whoa, that's a shitty beat 'em up, you know what I mean? But this is pretty cool. Just not impressive. Other than the large sprites, visually I would say it's about on par with Streets of Rage 1. Maybe, I mean, more tiled and maybe a little worse looking, if anything. Has about the same or worse animation. You gotta keep in mind how much Streets of Rage 2 and Final Fight 2 were really beyond that. They were just better games. This is at least as good as something like Mystical Fighter on Genesis, though, or like... it's probably better than most of those Russian beat games. You do have a special attack that works like that. I thought you had a back attack. No, I'm wrong about that. The start button also does the run button does the special attack too, so that's something you got to watch out for. You gotta pause with select, so I'll have to remember that. I'm sure I'll want a button mashing break on this. This is a very button mashy game. I mean, I could use turbo, but it's gonna be trickier on the timing, and I'm still gonna end up mashing the button a whole lot anyway. I like the music here. It sounds like something you'd really hear in an early 90s action film. Has a lot of intrigue to it and stuff. It's weird. It's not like other games. Hey, for Street Fighter 6, the gameplay demo for M. Bison's out now. You should check that out. He's gonna be a bad, bad man. Doing bad things. Doing it the easy way. No dash attack in this game. No dash at all. There are throws. I don't think there's a throw jump, but I should try. A hold, because there is a hold, I believe, that's separate from the throw. Oops, didn't hit it. No, there's no throw jump. Not with this character, at least. Actually really odd that the hold and the throw are separate actions. Like it kind of is, it doesn't work great because there's literally nothing else you can do. So they might as well have just made it one action. Oh, you do have a different jumping down. Oh no, neutral attack. A jumping neutral is different than a towards jump. Seems to have worse range. I guess it probably does more damage, but good luck hitting with that shit. Yeah, fats. It does show enemy health bars, which I like. It doesn't seem to have two-player, which is another huge knock against it. All of the good beat-em-ups had two-player by this point. A little bit of sprite flicker there too, I think, didn't we? Yep. They're doing some line scroll parallax here. It's not anything too crazy, but it's nice. At least one part of the game feels a little less flat. background object. Are there any weapons? Thanks for the meat, I really needed that. I tried to see if I could get rid of the headphones this time, but the webcam mic still picks up way too much background noise. It's tricky to set up filters on it. I've tried before. It's not the computer fan this time, but it's like getting to be summertime. The AC is blasting all the time because I live in a very hot place. And if it's not, you know, there's fans on, so there's always something. There's always some fucking noise. Oh, fuck you, Mr. Lee. Oh, this part's pretty cool. I did play this far when I was testing this out. And so you get a little stage transition here. Like in Mortal Kombat 3 or Dead or Alive 2 or something, where you smash down to a different stage. I love that shit. I'm a real sucker for that kind of stuff. They bring in another boss here too. Miss Chan, she's a bitch. He's a bitch too, he's about to die. That claw though, man. Hiya! And that was round 1. The stages are very long. There's only like 4 or 5 of them now, right? Yeah, fuck those bosses. Yeah, smash through that shit. They did not give my health back after the end of the level, which is kind of unusual. I don't think there are too many beat-em-ups that do that to you. This music kicks ass. It's some funky shit and I love it. Oh, I'm right in the balls and over again. At least now it's getting a little tougher. Oh, right in the balls yet again. Ooh, sorry about that. Hey, I've noticed that this video card doesn't freeze up every time I look at it. It also doesn't seem to have a bunch of screen tearing problems or like drop a bunch of frames or anything like the other one did either, so that's a big step up, I guess. But let me tell you what I absolutely hate about it, and I think this is such a design flaw. This should never be true on any device. When this capture card doesn't have an input, it doesn't have a blue screen that says no input. It doesn't have color bars like my last card did, which actually was frankly pretty fucking awesome for a broadcaster. No, it gives you just a solid black screen when there's no video source. How fucking useful is that? Thanks. Thanks, y'all. Makes troubleshooting and stuff a nightmare. Anyway, if this one shits out on me real fast, I'll probably stop using capture and start using a local networking go-to-meeting type solution. Sort of like sharing your screen in Zoom from one computer to the other. I think that'll have higher latency, but it'll probably look fine. Bunch of network activity on my end, but no harm. I've got good stuff. Can't capture the Switch that way. It doesn't help me with the Switch. But I don't stream Switch very often either. Now, I believe that there's a plug-in to do this in OBS, by the way. I think it's called like NDI or something. But yeah, if you're going PC to PC, you don't necessarily need a capture card. I just don't want to run anything on the PC that's running the games, really. That's the main reason for not doing it. The current solution frees up both machines' processors a great deal. Chop right to the neck. Oh, this asshole. Lucky my ass. Some guitar riff now, nice. Nice. Guitar and organ. This is fucking cool. This game's soundtrack is almost what makes it worth playing. That and the fact that it's a pretty decent playing beat 'em up. It's a bit too easy on easy. Might be a bit too easy on normal even. And I might be wrong about that too, because it might wear me out with its length or whatever too. You never know. The levels are fairly long, but like I said, it doesn't look like there's very many of them. Maybe 5. And I guess they're not like crazy long now that I'm looking at the clock either. It's not taking that long to punch through them. New enemy type. Fat guys who run at you. So not really a new enemy type, just an enemy type from every one of these types of beat 'em ups. As if they're all telling their own interpretation of the exact same story. It's very weird. Oh, I used my special. Not the worst time, really. I was trying to finish it with a jump kick, but turned into a special. Shit. Yeah, this is a relatively simple beat 'em up, but not like painfully simple. The moves piece together pretty well and stuff. I mean, it gets fairly challenging after a little while. You have to work your way up to it. Seems like I'm struggling a lot more now than I was. Shit. Fucking dick. Shit. The spikes through the jacket stuff's pretty fucking weird and awful. This guy reminds me of Garuda from Street Fighter EX because of those back spikes. Down another life. Slowly going through them now. It's the same animation between every levels. Other than, you know, kind of cool boss portrait, that's about all you're seeing. I'll be back in just a second with some round 4. Thanks for watching. Just a short break here. Man, we have just been rocking the fuck out in my absence. This is something. Here we go. The fuck? I was just checking the input delay on the video card itself, looking over there at the screen. It's really good on this card compared to something with the audio delay. It was really extreme on the other card, and I really noticed it a lot. Seems about the same out of the monitor. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. Shit. Damn. I believe this game is called Quest of the Wolf in Japan on PC Engine CD-ROM. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the name. Not sure if there's any regional changes. They do reuse these tracks a lot, but when they're this good, I really can't complain anyway. Oh, sweet. New lease on life. All because of some meat. Yeah, the lack of weapons in this game for the player also doesn't do him any favors. It adds to the monotony. Oh, fuck. Starting to wear me down. Oh, that was a waste. Ah, fuck. No extra life for hitting 400k. Come on, man. No, a sample doesn't give me help. fan doesn't give me health. He was being cool now. Feeling lucky now, Luke? Hit a lot there. Oops, didn't mean to do that at all. There we go. That shrimp helped a lot. Holy shit. That was shrimp, right? Sure looked like it. Could you just imagine in the middle of a fight eating something off of the ground and being like, was that shrimp? I think that was shrimp. Yeah, I feel better. Oh, that's pretty funny. Ah, pretty cool background here. Tora does seem pretty serious. How many health bars you got here, buddy? I'm gonna be using my first credit, I think. Yeah, that's right. I got multiple credits. Made it this far on one. It's pretty fucking easy on easy, I guess. But Like I said, it's been picking up. Oh, all right, continue. No choice to change characters, by the way, mid-game, so you're committed once you pick. And yeah, they are a little different, at least in their attack speed, power ratios, I think. That was round 5, so we're going into round 6, huh? Or no, this is the ending. Right around an hour long. Pretty normal stuff. Just feels monotonous because of the no weapons and no bonus rounds or any differentiation in gameplay, no 2D segments, nothing that they could have done. They didn't do anything to expand it. Hell, it doesn't even have your typical elevator sequence, does it? Maybe it does, I don't know. That's such a generic thing, I wouldn't have even noticed. Shit. We do seem to get a full ending for beating it on easy. I'm gonna pump it up to normal though and play as the other dude. We'll see how that goes. I think he's a little harder to play as too anyway. I usually don't do as well with like the Hagar type characters. Just a second here, we'll let these credits roll. They better give an extra special thanks to you, the player. No? Oh, you can go fuck yourself then, Hudson Soft and Weststone? West one? I still haven't figured that out. Is it Weststone or West one? I'm gonna say Weststone because that sounds less stupid. West one is like really a lot of W sounds. I don't know how much that'll mean, especially if I'm changing the difficulty. And not, well, yeah, I will be continuing probably, but whatever. Oh, I still have the credits cranked up though too, so that's probably more doable than I think. Come on, Tony. Come on. Check out the way this fucking dude walks. This shit is amazing. High stepping. How come nobody's made a beat 'em up where a character only crit walks when they move? Oh, that's awesome. You can do some serious Van damage that way. Nice. Oh, that's also very dope, although I didn't mean to do it. I'm not sure how different these characters really are. I'm certainly doing a lot worse. Oh, nice. Just in time. Well, gonna end up needing it anyway. Although I didn't mean to grab it that quickly. Oh yeah, I guess there is an elevator sequence and it's fairly early on and I can't believe I had already forgotten about it. That's pretty funny. There's also that weird, like, magic circle scrolling area. It's an arena fight too. Might as well be an elevator. terrible by comparison, though. Oh my god. Finish the first fucking level yet, and I'm already down to 3 lives. I had like 8 lives when I finished this level on easy. Yeah, it's much harder. And I don't think it's the character, they basically play the same. Or I'm just doing way worse, whatever. In which case, it's probably the character. Does that shit just disappear? I sure hope not. It's gonna scroll off anyway, whatever. I always get shit when I don't need it. It's too fucking late. Alright, I did terrible. shit. It's weird that their gang has all of these old Kung Fu Master guys in it who really aren't all that badass. It's just a bunch of elderly men that they hired to join their gang. Just high stepping and punching in front of him as he walks. It's fucking dumb. And no, I'm not going to continue further from here. I don't think this is a bad beat 'em up though. If I had rented it, this is something I would have enjoyed anyway, like just because I like beat 'em ups. But it's got a few things working against it here. There's no break in the monotony of just beating them up. You have to enjoy the combat a lot. And it's pretty good combat, solid. I mean, it feels all right. There's not a lot of moves or anything, but it's like, but it works. You know, it's not that bad. The characters are fairly large and drawn fairly well, but the animation's not great and the screen space is small. So it feels older than it is, and in 1993, from a console war point of view, would not have been viewed very positively, I don't think. This does not stack up to Final Fight 2 or Streets of Rage 2 at all, or even the first games all that well. Although it does have great music, and it is fairly fun to play. I'd recommend playing it if you like beat 'em ups, but I'd still say it's a 6 out of 10 kind of also ran belt scrolling brawler of its generation. So yeah, that's kind of how that one goes. Not too bad. Some cool tunes for sure. I'm going to be back really soon with some Strikers 1945, the arcade game. So stick around for that. If you like action games, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.